back again. Hmm. There's always room for zombie skin. I got a bow too. That's good because I'm gonna need it soon. I don't really want to get my goggles damaged. Alright. Next thing on the list, what we really want to get to. We're gonna build this thing pretty soon. And all these ones that are these, what is it, a hexagon shape? You purchase with experience levels, which I have a lot of because I went to the Nether and fought a bunch. And actually, you're gonna need about at least 30 to do every single one of these. You have to pay for in here. All these got to be paid for. Oh man, one of the next things we gotta do. This is one of the major ones you have to do. Do I really need anything else? This one will unlock a lot of hidden research stuff. And we can build this too already. Let's do it. Another one of the coolest things. Thaumcraft is really like Azanar is the Walt Disney of Minecraft modding. He's like a genius, but he's also artistic. And he's got like a crazy animation flair thing. It's totally awesome. And there's always some method to his madness, like if you figure it out. If it's boring, you're probably not doing it right. The Infernal Furnace. We already gathered stuff for. Oh no, we didn't. We would need a ton of obsidian to build it. That's okay, because it's one of the next things we're going to do. Just be able to get that without having to mine. And I would love to have the arcane boar ready, but that's going to take a while. So what we need. Our iron wand's not good for much more than making a crucible, making a cauldron into a crucible, and making some tables. And some bare minimum things. Because it actually has a penalty on it. Everything costs 105%. And one of the coolest things you can do with your wands is make these foci, which lets us shoot fire and lightning and some other super awesome things that are a little more subtle. But you really can't make those with the iron wand unless you have a whole suit of thaumaturgy stuff, and I don't have the string for that, so we're gonna have to make a better wand that's more efficient at making things. When I solve these puzzles, I pretty much, this is one of the harder ones for a new guy because You don't know what these two things are. They're compound aspects that it's made out of. Aspects that are made out of other primaries. But first you get to know your primaries and what they make. Like this and this make the metal one. And I always use primaries when I can. Like this is made out of fire and order. And this is earth. So we're picking earth. And the other one's a compound, so we always pick the primary because it's cheaper. Because if I made the life one, which is water and earth together make the life one, it would cost me two of these guys, and I would be down two instead of down one for moving a place towards the middle. This guy's order, and we do this again. And we can throw down whatever. Makes any sense. The more you do it, the more you learn it. Alright, so now we can make a great wood wand. Do I have any great wood? No. Alright, let's run and get some real fast. That's easy to spot because the hugest trees, like that one way over there, and that one, that's great wood. So I'm just gonna steal a bit and not kill this tree. Partly because it would take a while to chop it all down. We'll come back later and fix it. That's enough. I only need a few pieces. The great wood planks are used in a lot of the recipes, besides making a wand. So now I'm gonna use this bad wand. Let it recharge in my hotbar for a bit. To make a good one. Just 2 logs. Alright, that's the rod. And then we want the caps. I think it's this. Yep. But I'm not really going to make gold wand caps. I'm going to make brass ones. And we can't really make better than that yet because we need infusion to make these guys. So we're stuck right about there. Uh-huh. And I still got those 2 brass. So we're like this, and we're like awesome wand with even faster recharge because of the alchemical brass. Now this guy fills up to 250. And it's draining the aura. I wonder if we can see it. Moving around as it fills up. Yep. It's a liquid, and as we drain it from here, it's filling in from the surrounding area. But we can drain it faster than it can refill. So actually, if we run around, it might be a little better. Alright, now this wand can make the wand foci, which is one of the next things that's going to make our life easier. And it's just plain cool. First one's fire. Do I even have enough? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Fire charge. I can never remember what this thing is. It is, oh, and a blaze powder, which comes from breaking down a blaze rod. So this is just a regular Minecraft recipe. Let me do this. Yeah, see how we needed 100. And my old wine could hold 100, but it has 105% biz cost for all recipes, so what it cost, well actually I can show you, insufficient. I would have needed 105, and I can't hold that much in there. That's why we need this thing. So this guy's gonna go in the souvenir bin pretty soon. I'll let it fill up. You could use it for dumb recipes. But the cool thing now is we can do this. Oh yeah, we can heat water. I don't think, yeah, it won't set trees on fire right now, but there's upgrades we can get where it will light the world on fire. This is just a fun one. You can hold down and it'll have a sustained blast too, but you can see as I use it, it's draining my, and up left, it's draining my Ignis, and now it's recharging again. So the more you use the power, the more you drain the aura. See how the fire's doing. Yeah, it's not bad. Anyway, that's just, we get this one for free. It's not even something I use much of. What we really want is, believe it or not, we do want this one too, but we want the wand of equal trade. Because it has many, many weirdo uses, including never having to mine obsidian again. more sand. So let's do that one. When you gotta go a long distance. It's good to use ones that actually don't seem like they make much sense to what you're doing as filler, because then you're not wasting ones you know you need. Wand of Equal Trade, which is pretty hard to make. It's made out of these balance shards, which are a little bit of torture. Need every primal aspect. And then a shard that's what's missing. So I need something with fire. Fire and Proditio. Something with water. Oh, and Ordo is the worst one. Alright, so I only need 4 of these things. 4 of each. This is why you want more than one workbench. Alright, so 2 jars will give me 4 water. I have 4 fire and 4 darkness. I'm actually not sure how many of this I need to make. That's 3 order and 3 terra, so I need like 1 more of those. Chiseled stone bricks. They are the source of order. It's fairly infinite because cobblestone's pretty infinite. Alright, so I need 4 of these. Man, I'm running out of room. Now you leave this. This is why you do it this way, so you can see what kind of stuff you got when you need it. When you're looking for something. Alright, so 4 of those. And air shards. 4. Alright, now as we chuck all this stuff in there. 4. You can see what's in the pot because we have the glasses on. Okay, that was only 2. I need 2 more. Ugh. And one of these guys. Oh, let's not put my sword away. I have to fight. But we're finishing this. Wait, 2 of these, 2 of these. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. 2, 3, 4. Another quartz. And quicksilver, which comes from melting down cinnabar or chopping down silverwood trees. This is probably the awesomest. Well, it's definitely one of the awesomest things. Uh-oh, here we go. It's one of the most wizard-like things. Because if you use it right, you can make your life a lot easier. But you have to be clever about it. For example, shift and click on something, and up in the upper left you see it's got dirt selected now, because that's what I have is 45 dirt in my inventory. And I can go and now click on the sand, and it replaces the sand in the ground with the dirt that I had, and it gives me the sand, so I don't have to mine, or shovel, or whatever you want to call it. Same. I only have 2 dirt left, so it'll only do 2 more. But we got all that sand. And you can do that with obsidian. And you can do some other tricks. There he is. I probably should have done this. some satisfaction here. Oh, yeah. Lighting me on fire. See, play with fire. Yeah. Yay! You know who else who really likes being lit on fire is creepers. They love it. And we can upgrade the thing so that it hits harder and lights them on fire longer and other things. It's already nice that it knocks them back. Oh, that's so much nicer. Alright, well, that's enough fooling around, probably. Catch you guys later.